Hey, what's up everyone, Johnny the Geek here. Welcome to It's Good to Be Geek. Today we are looking at the Corsair 400C compact mid-tower case. It fits an ATX size motherboard, but has a smaller footprint than most other mid-tower cases such as the Define R5 or the N2 Pro. Instead, it fits closer to the NZXT S340 size category. Taking a look at the top I/O, starting from the left, there is a small reset button, hard drive LED, headphone and mic jacks, 2 USB 3.0 ports, and an illuminating power button. Also at the top of this case is a fine mesh dust filter that is held into place by a magnet. The top of the case shows the adjustable fan options for 120 and 140 millimeter. The front panel is made out of steel and plastic. It's completely removable and of high build quality. It almost feels like it was made with some sound dampening material, although it's just really thick plastic. The front fine mesh filter is held in place by a magnet and a clip at the top. There is one included 140mm fan that is adjustable. The front can accommodate one 360mm or multiple 120mm and 140mm radiators. Around the back is the bottom mounted power supply bay with a grill for airflow, 7 expansion slots with a honeycomb grill for airflow exhaust. Then there's a slot for only one 120mm fan, but it is vertically adjustable. The bottom has 4 large rubber feet that is stuck on there really well. Then there's a removable fine mesh air filter for the PSU. The back of the motherboard tray has adequate rubber grommets and hooks for cable tying down your wires. This is also where you access the 2.5 and 3.5mm drive caddies. This step is not required for installing your SSDs, but it is possible to remove this entire caddy for them. Installation of the drives are easy and toolless, but the one thing I almost had a problem with is when mounting the SSDs vertically, the power cables have to be distributed using 2 cable runs, and the bulk from the connectors will make putting the back panel on a little bit tougher. For the 3.5mm hard drives, you get 2 sleds, and the entire tray is removable via 1 screw. The other screws you see me taking off here are for the power supply and hard drive shrouds on the inside of the case. Removing the hard drive shroud gets you access to the tray, but one interesting feature is that you can slide the tray over to accommodate all of your power cables and extra long power supply if you need to install one. That's a pretty nice feature. The front panel cables are mostly blacked out with the exception to the front audio connector. But that's okay, just slap some black tape on there and call yourself a case modder. Building in this case has been easy so far using fairly minimal hardware configuration. I look forward to building this case out with bigger and more enthusiast grade hardware in the future. One thing you should take notice is the GPU that I'm using, and it's a compact GTX 970 from Zotac, and the power cables coming straight out of the shroud look really clean and aligns well with the plugs. To some people, a full-size card might not look so good, and you can see in many other reviews showing that. So that concludes this review. If you want to see some build guides and live streaming builds, be sure to subscribe to my main channel as well as this one. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.